Am I live? I'm not sure if I was live. I've been talking, talking, talking. You guys could probably see me talking, but I changed something around and now it looks like I'm live. So thank you for coming. Those of you who are here on the replay, those of you in the bushes, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sitting up here talking like a fool, but I don't think I actually hit the live button. So, if that was one of you, I apologize. If you're in the bushes, thank you. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Please give a thumbs up on the way in. I'm sitting here looking at all these different clocks, but I don't think it's 6 o'clock yet. Let me check. Let me check. So Dolores says that I am 10 away from 2K. Isn't that something? So my Renaissance grandma is saying hello. Maria Graham, unbiased, Dolores. Thank each of you for coming in. I have been busy, busy, busy. You guys, I had somebody to come over this morning and help me in the garden. Oh my goodness, I saw Miss Shirley OG putting stuff together. A tin bed, hunty. If I got on the ground like that, I would be calling AAA. I would be calling Geico. I would be calling. Oh, okay, so Maria says it's 6 o'clock, but my clock on the computer says it's 6:05. Donzel Cooper, welcome, welcome, welcome. The clock on StreamYard says something else. It's just crazy. But we're here, and I want to thank each and every one of you. So, what's going on in my life is that I'm busy getting stuff together because oh, Mike is stuck in the ads. Thank you, everybody, for watching the ads. I added them back so that I can have some means for my channel to grow and to get some of the things I need to help others. I do help others, and I have to tell you guys, those of you who are here, I am so disappointed about people who take things that don't belong to them. I'll talk about that in a minute. But I want to say this. I pretty much do what I want to do, but I tell you, I still feel funny. I still feel funny wearing white after Labor Day, which is tomorrow, September 1st. We were not raised to wear white after Labor Day. Then when I moved to California and I saw people wearing white boots in the winter, I was like, what in the world? Mike's Chaotic Gardening. Thank you, nephew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thanks each and every one of you. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So, why have I been busy running around? Oh, guess what I got? Dun, 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 dun. I have a new fan. I was gifted a fan for personal summer when it flashes in. I'm not really sure how to use it. I used to have one years ago, but that was before I forgot how to use it. But, oh, and the person told me, guess what? I don't know about your Dollar Tree, your buck and a quarter tree, but they got this one at buck and a quarter tree. I'm thinking I need to glue two together so that I can get more sweat wiped off. So, you guys, we are supposed to have a surprise guest today. So, if any of you are working on something in your garden, let me know so I can bring you up. I will drop the chat. I will drop the link to come up in the chat in a minute. You guys, Our surprise guest today is supposed to be Auntie Joanne, who has recently started quilting. And oh, speaking of Auntie Joanne Stephens, so Auntie Joanne Stephens has recently started quilting. And not only has she started quilting, but she has created a block by hand and completed the whole block. It took her 2 hours, she said, to do a 3-inch square. Then she put together a two, four, five, and four 6.5-inch squares. They started out, but then they got trimmed because that's part of the process while you're quilting. Excuse me while I clean these sweaty glasses. So I hope all of you had a good day. And one of the things Auntie Joanne sent me, I don't know how to bring all this stuff up by and share it on the screen, but she sent a picture I wanted to show you of my dad's garden back in the day and my dad in his garden. My dad has been in heaven since 2016. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of, well, I guess I did not download it, but I will show you what I did in my garden today. And with some help, I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh, 2008, my sister said, Daddy's been in heaven. So this is my garden today. And we added, my friend and I, mulch in all of the pots so that when she said she's getting ready to come up. So I'm not going to bring you up right away, Sissy. Let me know when you're ready and I'll drop the link. If anybody else has something they want to show, put a 1 in the chat, because after I drop the link, you're going to have to show your face and show me what you're working on. So I'm so proud of this. And oh, you guys can see it clearly. So underneath the straw, I have cardboard to help keep the weeds from coming up. This is some of my Swiss chard and the straw and the mulch. I know, I'm getting better. Some of the coleus in one of the tall beds. Okay, so that's all the gardening stuff I'm going to show you in a difficult manner. But ouch, 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 Hershey. He's putting his feet on me. What I wanted to show you is some gardening stuff. And I went to my garden today and I was going around doing my little tour. I'm actually going to put together a little video. My friend and I were out there for about 4 hours. I am knocked out. I will have to change the thumbnail because I'm not going to make the lemon pie live. I'm going to make it, but I didn't get all my cameras charged. I did get something washed that I'm giving my mother tomorrow. I pre-washed it because tomorrow is her 93rd birthday. So I will be going to visit her tomorrow, and I have a couple of things to take with me. Now, I will say this in my garden. That was a long time in the garden. And I had help. I had a bale of compressed straw and a bale of chips that I'm using for mulch in the storage place for 3 months waiting for somebody to come. Unbiased Mother said, "Happy birthday, Queen Mother." She'll see this whether she sees it today, tomorrow, or in the next couple days. My Renaissance Grandma says, "Happy 93rd birthday to Mommy." I say, "Happy birthday to you, Mother." From the good daughter, the one who first made you the mother. So I was busy spreading the mulch, and my friend was at the other end of the garden, and I was telling her about my mint because I had mint planted. I'm going to see if I can get to the bottom of the chat. Mint planted around the front edge. I have a community garden, you guys. Mike's Chaotic Gardening is saying, "Happy birthday, Mother." And I had like 4 or 5 rooted pieces of sweet mint going around the perimeter. I was going to let it fill in up to where the big pots are. Guess what? Somebody stole my mint, pulled the whole plant out of the ground. I should say all 4 or 5 plants. But God is a good God. And for those of you who believe in God, and my friend showed up. Her husband has a garden. Wellness with Frugal Mama. Thank you for coming, and welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome each and every one of you. So we're going back to my harvest. Did I harvest it out of my garden? No, 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 no. I don't even have my first tomato out of my garden. But guess what I do have? Dun, 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 dun. A whole bag of harvested cherry tomatoes that my friend bought me from her and her husband's garden. Isn't this a blessing? Famous, rooted in essential oils. Thank you for coming, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I bees watching you in the bushes driving and can't chat because it's on my TV, but I always give you the thumbs up. So, you guys, let me show you what else my friend brought me. Some chilies. I think these are serranos. She doesn't know because her husband does the gardening at her house. But guess what? She came to help me today because I needed help. I needed help. Help. So then check these out. Look at all these bell peppers. And this looks like a poblano here, or a couple jalapenos. I didn't even see those in the back. Oh, these are some really big jalapenos. I think I will make next week. Hope my hands aren't hot. Couple jalapeno poppers. Aren't these big? Whoa. I didn't even see them. Ooh, I smell the hot ones in here though. And of course, Mike's Chaotic Garden. I have plenty hot peppers in my garden, but I harvested the ones that I have. I see lots of flowers out there. You guys, I have the shadiest garden. Whoops. Nope, I didn't fall off the chair. The shadiest garden, probably in YouTubeville. And last but not least, I think I'll take some to my mom. Look at all these firm, nice, ripe tomatoes. Sissy, don't you wish you were here and I could make you a tomato sandwich? I will be making a tomato sandwich for dinner tonight. Look at all of this. I can barely hold them open. So, those of you who have channels, please, hope I didn't get it on my hand because I have to wipe my eye. Have a channel, would like to drop your link, please put an exclamation mark GQUAT, GQUAT. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Hello, hello, hello. Joanne and Steve say, yes, indeed. Look at those tomatoes. So, I haven't had any visitors for a while. Copy. I'm going to drop a link to see if anybody, Maria says, the tomatoes look delicious. I haven't tasted any because I didn't have time. And they're nice. You know, some tomatoes are mushy. These were vine ripened, and they're all ripe, and they're all firm. Of course, you know, I'm going to try to select the biggest one, but I'm actually going to going to taste the ripest one. So Command V. So now I just dropped the link for Garden Quilt and Art Show for anybody who would like to come up. I don't want to put my sister on the spot. I have pictures of what she has been working on this week, which I will show you. She's getting ready. She said give her 10 minutes. Okay, so we will just keep talking. Would anybody else like to come up? It is, let's see, it's 6:20 now, and I'm not going to be on too long because I'm really tired. I'm really, really tired, and I can feel where I touch my mouth with those peppers. I'm really tired, and I have some more things to prepare for mommy tomorrow. So, what are you guys working on in the chat? What are you guys working on? Frugal Mama, I have been doing my 100 sit-ups a day. 100 sit-ups and crunches and the like. And I'm going to do them until my birthday on November 13th to see if I can get rid of this little pudge that's been growing since since I had my hip replacement and a couple of other little nips and little titanium replacements. So what have you guys been doing? What have you guys been doing? So I will. Ew, that was an ugly picture of me. I was doing something before I got live, before I went live, and I took the ugliest selfie. I was all frowned up, had my bonnet on, and then I put on after I worked in the garden because you can't have insects flying in. Yes, I had my insect repellent. Yes, I know how to make insect repellent. I know how to make most things from scratch. I have all kinds of recipe books. I'm looking, I don't have them down here where I can pull them out. But let me see if I can show you some of the photos we were looking at. Would you like to see some family photos? I have to show you on the computer because I haven't downloaded them or done anything to them. But can you believe this? Auntie Joanne sent this to me. This was Auntie Ellen when she was young. Hopefully there's no glare when I hold it that way. With all my little pearls on it, my ears, on my fingers and things. Look at her. Wasn't she cute? You're deboning men's shirts for a quilt? Oh, good for you. You can work on it on the same time I'm working on the Christmas quilt that's supposed to be delivered. I'm working on a memory quilt for one of my granddaughter's friends. Kelly, I bring it every day. Thank you for coming. You're having a day, power outage, and a toothache. but you did harvest ground cherries. You guys, can somebody please send Auntie Ellen some seeds for ground cherries? Also, if you have any seeds for mint, the people that stole my mint did not stop me. Famous is cleaning the patio so they can have movie night under the stars. Oh, that's going to be fun. What is everybody else doing? Is anybody barbecuing for Labor Day? So, I'm going to, well, part of my face is covered, but you can see them big old legs Auntie had and Auntie Joanne. We were going through family pictures to show. Uh-oh. No, I'm not. Those aren't going to be in anything though. So, how cute is this? With Auntie Joanne in the middle, me on, I don't know, my right, so that's probably your left, and my son Aaron, Auntie Joanne's niece son. So, but I just love bringing things up on the iPad because it makes it big. If anybody gets any mail from me this weekend, be sure and open it. Let me talk about the big 2K celebration. When I get to 2,000 family members, Maria Graham says, thank you. When we get to 2,000 family members, Maria Graham has graciously donated a lap quilt. It's actually bigger than a lap, most laps. It is 45 inches by 45 inches, and it is pieced. It is pieced together. Speaking of quilts, that will be first prize. And if anybody wants to come, nope, I'm not making a big announcement. I'm just going to go boom, Y2K. I mean, not Y2K. When I get to 2,000, I'm going to celebrate the family members and supporters that always come. When you announce that you're doing a giveaway, everybody comes from Kingdom Come. I don't mind. I appreciate it. But I want to reward the people that do come. So this is second place. This is a tote bag with a black handle, pink tie, pink. For those of you who say you don't like, excuse me, don't like pink, you can gift it to someone else if you win it. And it has a double reinforced bottom, a double reinforced bottom. I left this open so that I could show it to you, but the bottom of it will be covered in pink. Mike says $1.99. I don't know what is $1.99, but we will keep kicking the can along. So I am going to, or did I drop the link? Command V. I'm going to drop the link again if anybody would like to come up. Hopefully, I'm not ignoring anybody in the bushes. Okay, so there is the link. Nobody's in a private chat. So, one of the things I would like to talk about, oops, I almost accidentally hit the end of stream. What I would like to talk about, those of you who are making quilts, is how to make a quilt label. So, for those of you who like me to show things, these are just suggestions of what you put on a quilt label. Every quilt should have a label. A lot of you have quilts that you inherited, that you bought at a secondhand store or something. However, you got it, every quilt should have a birth certificate. So, what do you put on a quilt label? Number one, you put the name of the quilt if there is any name. You don't have to name your quilts. I do, most of them. Number two, You put who the quilt was made for, if you made it for someone. Number three, you put the size. I put, just to show you how I write it. And I usually take a card about this size, like a 5 by 7. That's what I usually cut them out, or 6 by 6. And I write this out and I write it with a marker that won't erase when I wash. Number four, fiber artist. Yes, you are an artist if you make a quilt. Not anybody can do it. I know Unbiased has a quilt that she made, a gorgeous quilt with all blocks on it. Now, the bottom three are the most important. Which is your name as the fiber artist. You don't have to put those words on it, like name of quilt, happy day, made for. You could put a special gift for Mommy Clara. My quilt over there, that big denim one that I'm working on, says original by Penny Pankey, because I have an original label made by Unbiased LLC. Those of you who want special embroidery labels, Unbiased LLC has them. Please note, I don't know what she charges, but I had a embroidered label. It was, I don't know if it was this size or what. I never saw it. Grammy's Journal. Thank you for coming and welcome. And it was $25 because there's a minimum charge just for setup for an embroidery machine. And my label, I can't show it to you right now because the quilt is actually laid out and rolled up. Okay, so going back to what you put on a label, the three most important things are the three bottom ones on this list: fiber artist, your name, the date, and the place, the city and state. There are different quilting groups who go and they're documenting quilts, especially the older quilts. The Quilt Alliance is one of the ones from North Carolina, and they're going documenting any quilts that anyone has ever made and trying to keep track of them. Why? Because quilts can last easily 100 years. You see people talking about my grandmother's grandmother. Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Mike says I have 1,999 followers. Whoa, baby. I would go tonight and do it, but I'll tell you what. Today is Saturday. Thursday, for sure, we'll have a celebration and I'll have everything ready. I'll have some help with the wheel spinning it because I'm not able to do all that stuff myself. So, if you want to make a quilt label, all you need is a piece of unbleached muslin, an old sheet, something. Write your name on it, the date, the place, or the person who made it, the place, the city and state, and that is how you make a quilt label. So, okay, so not sure what to do now. If Auntie Joanne is ready to come up, I guess she'll just pop in when she gets ready. Juanita Campbell, thank you for coming and welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, please give a thumbs up. Don't forget to say hello. I see Joanne Stephens is attempting to come up. It says device is not connected. You will need to, Sissy, your mic, your cam is not on. You need to turn it on so that I can add you to the stream. I don't know if you're trying to come up from the link I sent you or the link that I posted here. I don't know. So, I'm not able to add you, Joanne Stephens. I don't know. We're having technical difficulties, you guys. So I will drop the link in the chat again, Joanne Stephens, and you can come up by clicking this link that I just posted. And I'll go to the chat and see what is going on. So if anybody would like to come up, please hit the link that I just posted in the chat. I don't know, sometimes coming up if through a cell phone doesn't work. You have to come up through a computer. So I don't know. She's having difficulty coming up, you guys. So we will just keep talking and see what's going on. I do have all six of the, no, all seven of the different vertical rows put together for my mother's giant quilt. I know what I can show you while we're waiting for Joanne Stephens to come up. Last time she just, boom, I don't know what happened, popped in, but I'm still getting a message saying her devices are not connected. So we'll keep going. I am also doing which is what Auntie Joanne is starting. She's quilting by hand, you guys. For those of you who say, I don't have a sewing machine, she's quilting by hand, all these even little stitches. But for those of you who are new, let me take this off. So let me see if I can click that off. Show display name. Okay. So I took that off. This is a block I'm making, kind of a walk down memory lane. These are parts of quilts that I've made for the last 25 years or collected the fabric. Okay? And this was block number 1 of, I'm making that quilt 5 across 6 down. So this is block 1 of 30. Okay? Then I think these are out of order. Nope. Then this one, I believe, was block 2. It's intended to show crazy colors because it's not supposed to be a this one is not supposed to be matchy. These are pieces of my life. My life was not matchy. So that's block number 2 of 30. Oh no, they're actually reversed. This was block number 1 because I'll have to go back through the photos. I remember the black and white in there and the people that said that they loved this one. So this is block number 3, but I just want to show you. Oh, Juanita Campbell says she's not new. She just stays in the background. Are you related to Ellen Campbell? Juanita Campbell? Because I know she comes up and she has a granddaughter. And I was just curious if you were related to her. Well, thank you for coming, Juanita Campbell. And welcome. Why? Because good friends become family, and family is everything. And again, even though I wanted to get to 2,000, I just wanted to have a party. I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm not trying to have a mega channel. Let me put this one down with all the spray pink in it. And this was, I believe, block number 4321. Whatever it was, Val Creates. Thank you for coming. And welcome. So, you know what? Hey, Gina. Thank you for coming. And welcome. You know what I'm going to do? Just for giggles and kicks, hold on just a minute. I have a bright idea. I know you can hear me and not see me. But I'm going to do something unscheduled. I'm going to do something unscheduled and the old-fashioned way. Oh, by the way, those of you who are new or just visiting, we're not going to do the lemon pie today, so I will change the thumbnail. But that is one of my quilts that I will be having for different museums when they do a call for artists, and I will be submitting that one and have it to come up. Sissy, are you clicking on the link in the chat that I posted? Because it's not something that I can do. It says that your mic. Oh, guess what, Gina, we're not going to do the lemon pie today. I didn't get the cameras ready to put over there. I do have all the stuff out. So I will do it off. She says she's trying to use the link. Oh. She's in the private chat. I don't know. So I see you left a message at 6:38, Sissy. You guys, I'm trying to get Joanne Stephens up. I'm not able to. It says they will still need to connect their mic and your cam before I can add them to the stream. So I don't know. I don't know, Sissy. Maybe I won't be able to bring you up. I brought you up before, or I don't know how you came up before. I don't know whether you came up on your computer or on your phone or which one you're trying to do now. So sorry, you guys. I was trying to bring Joanne Stephens up. This will be prize number 3, a wooden iron for ironing pieces when you're trying to quilt. But I will tell you, Gina says she tried the link. The link is working, Sissy. So it's something that's not on with the device you're trying to put on. Would you like to come up, Gina, and do your walk like your garden, or tell us what you're doing? Or would anybody else like to come up? Guess what, you guys? I'm not able to do the wheel, all that stuff by myself. But oh, wait a minute. Oh, y'all. So hold on just 1 minute, because I got a surprise for you. Okay. I guess I'm going to kick this one from the studio. No, I'm not. I'm just going to leave it there because I don't want to kick the guests out of the studio.
Oh, what happened to my sound?
Let me add myself back to the stage.
Hello.
Hey, Sissy. I'm trying to figure out where. Oh, you're in your studio.
Hello.
You're in your studio. Now, I don't know. I don't know. Say something. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, Sissy.
We can't hear you.
Oh, no. Hello.
I don't know. We can't hear you.
Oh.
Oh, no. They can hear you. I can't hear you. Why don't I put this on? How about this, you guys? Technical difficulties. I just remembered. They hear you, Sissy. Excusez-moi. Okay. So, Sissy, Joanne Stephens, What would you like to tell us about what you've been doing?
This is so crazy.
I'm sorry? You said this is crazy, sissy?
Oh, baby, hold on 1 minute. Let me get my notes.
Oh, I guess we're gonna have. Oh, she's just showing us how long her hair is. That's all. No, I'm teasing.
Oh
Okay.
God, here's Angel.
I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Oh,
No.
wait. You got to do something with Angel because her barking is making.
Hold
Oh, wait a
on.
minute. I'm sorry, you
Angel.
guys. I'm gonna have to mute her. Hershey, you stop. So he hears his daughter barking. The
Say
brat
hello,
from you know
Angel.
where. Hi, Angel.
Say
Hi,
hello, and your
sissy.
daddy is barking too, making noise.
I know he's just like, what is she talking about? I'm the boss of here. You guys, sorry about all this craziness. Okay, so would you like to show us what you're doing?
Yeah, baby. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take her in the room with Roscoe, and I'll be right back.
Okay, so you guys, I don't want to mess up her thunder. Yes, Mr. Hershey has 9 children. You guys, he has 9 of them. Of course, he's a widower because oh no, you didn't. He's standing here like his hands on his hip, like I heard something in my house. Hello,
I'm back,
Kenneth
baby.
Wilkinson. Good evening and welcome, welcome, welcome. You guys, guess what? We're going to let Auntie Joanne talk. But if we get to 2,000 family members tonight, I'm not going to wait. Guess what? I'm going to give a surprise giveaway and give away all the stuff to whoever is
Baby.
here. Yes. Go ahead, Sissy. I'm sorry. Show us what you got, what you got. Show us what you got.
Okay. Well, I'm so excited to be on, and I prepared this big spiel. I'm like you, trying to be prepared,
I
but I didn't
try.
check the clock. So anyway, I'm gonna take you back down memory lane.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, you guys, Auntie Joanne is in Arizona, so she is 3 hours behind me here. Greenland Katie, thank you for coming and welcome in. Okay. Auntie Joanne Stephens is our surprise guest today. And I don't know where she's walking all through the house, all through the house.
I'm walking into no, no. I'm walking in the dining room because I have a display.
You're walking in the dining room. Why?
Because I have a display. I'm taking you down memory lane.
Okay, we have a display, y'all, with our guest.
Okay, this is yeah, this is the start of my quilt journey, maybe 6 years ago.
That's my mother, you guys, when she was 17 and just got married and just had me, the good daughter, or not so good daughter, whatever. Okay, so you guys, wait a minute. Hold on, Sissy. I'm going to do something. You were big. I want to make you big. Okay. So that's my mother, you guys. Okay, Sissy.
So this is a chart that I created to do that particular
I,
piece.
I don't know what just happened, but oh, that's your drawing to make. Oh, my sister made a portrait quilt of my mother, you guys. I think that's where we're going. So she took the photo that she just showed you. This is how she cut out the pieces to make a photo quilt.
Yes. This is
Everyone
the
is
actual
speaking.
quilt.
This, you guys, is an actual quilt. This is all pieces of fabric put onto more fabric and a photo of my mother the picture that you just saw. That's beautiful, Sissy. Are you going to hand quilt it now that you've gotten your first string quilt, or am I jumping the gun?
I'm going to let you quilt it.
Let. Let. She gonna let me quilt it, y'all. Did you hear her? She gonna let me quilt
So
it.
let me carry on. Let me carry on, you guys.
But wait 1 minute, Sissy.
With that word.
Let me just say this now that I have 19, 20 witnesses that I know of in the chat. She gonna let me quilt it, but I got these arthritic hands. Look at those dainty little hands she got. My stitches ain't gonna be like that. Mommy
Okay.
gonna look like she just escaped from one of them.
Okay, Sissy. Okay. Let me continue down this road, baby.
Okay, Butter Roll Boutique, welcome in. Donzel Cooper says, my sister looks beautiful. Go ahead, Sissy. I'm sorry.
So this is.
That's what.
Thank you. This is a piece that was done by your granddaughter Simone when she was 7 years old.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that one.
So then I decided that I was going to create an art quilt out of that piece. So this is the pattern.
Wait a minute. I think you have two devices on.
I don't know if you can see it, but this is a pattern.
One is echoing. Oh, that is a pattern?
No, I only have one device on, Sissy.
Oh, okay.
That's the pattern. And this is the actual art quilt.
Oh, I love that. Now that one I could machine quilt, but the one you made of Mommy needs to be hand quilted. That's a real piece of art that needs to be in a museum or something. You go, Sissy. Go, Sissy.
So let me continue this journey. Your friend, Miss Mary, gifted me one of her hand-piece art quilts.
One second. Dolores is in the chat, and she says if you have YouTube open in the back, you can close it. I don't know what she means by that. I don't know what that means, and I hate to keep interrupting you.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
So you guys, that's the dining room we never use when we're in Arizona. Why? Because we eat in the kitchen, and there's an eating area over there. I think that's better, whatever you did. Yes.
I'm not quite sure what it is because I'm on the computer. Okay, I'm on my computer, so
I think if you click on YouTube in the back, and you can turn that off and only use StreamYard, I think you'll still be on there. Well, but that's okay. We'll try to work through it, and because we can hear you, it's just an echo, but keep going because we want to see your work. And I'm sorry you came up, and I'm having so many difficulties. Okay, now I can't hear you at all.
okay.
Okay, now I can hear you again.
Okay.
Okay, so go, pretty lady.
Oh, man. You can hear me now?
Yes. Barb Brownlee just came in and says, hello, Auntie Ellen and everyone.
This is so crazy.
Bam with Arthur Butler, welcome in. So my sister Joanne Stephens is our guest. And she's not a quilter per se, but she has made some quilts, and she's showing us her work. She's given us an exhibit. Please continue, Sissy. Go on. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you hear us, Sissy?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We're waiting for you.
This is a quilt that Miss Mary, your friend, made.
You guys, Miss Mary's one of my friends. She's no longer with us. She was the queen of hand appliquing quilts. And she made this quilt for my sister Joanne years ago. Years ago when I lived in North Carolina on the homestead, on my homestead there. Very beautiful,
Yeah.
Sissy. And thank you for our art show, our quilt show today.
Okay. Well, let me go back into. I'm going to go back into my studio.
What's on your t shirt? Oh, Jackie Robinson.
Jackie Robinson.
Oh, 42.
42.
Yes.
You know, I'm so yeah.
Okay, it's really echoing now.
One of the things, Sissy, that I wanted to talk about, and I'll probably do it another time because this, yeah, I'll have to come on another time when I get this straight. But you, you see this?
Oh, that's your first string
That's
quilt.
that block.
Oh, you guys, she spent three, I want to say 3 hours on each block. Each block is hand stitched. That's the back of her, that's the back of her her
Yeah.
quilt, you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. That's actually the back of her quilt. Look at those tiny hand stitches. For someone that doesn't quilt regularly, you know what she did? She took a pencil and lightly drew the line and then she hand sewed on it. Those are tiny, tiny stitches. Show us the back again, Sissy. That is beautiful. And all show us a close up the seam where they go together and the blocks are nestled. That is amazing, Sissy. Good for you. Good for
Yeah.
you.
I'm gonna have to come back another time because I really prepared a whole thing, and I'm frustrated with this. But anyway,
But don't be frustrated. I don't know. Do you have an earphone? An earphone? I mean, earplugs.
yeah,
Stick the earplugs in your computer.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
put the earplugs in your computer, but don't go away
Okay,
because they might have some questions to ask you. Look at all that hair, y'all. Little as she is, her hair weighs more
okay,
than she does.
okay.
Well, now she's back in her studio. I think she's looking for some ear plugs to put into her computer to stop that reverberation, that little echo or that echo in the background. Maria Graham says she loves your hair, Joanne. I don't think she hears you. I'll tell her afterwards. Well, sure she know. Boy, if it ain't one thing, it's another. So I don't know.
Oh, oh no, Angel, no. I don't. I'm gonna have to, Sissy. I'm gonna have to come up another time. No.
Okay, well just mute. Don't be upset. Don't be upset. I see you're upset. Don't be upset. What are you upset about? This is just technical difficulties. I know you tried.
I'm not crying.
Oh, you look like you're about to cry. I'm like, this ain't no
I'm
crying.
not
Ain't
crying.
no
I was
crying.
just.
Look, and you got on a Jackie Robinson t-shirt. Ain't no crying in baseball. Ain't no crying in baseball. Oh, and by the way, you guys, Joanne and Roscoe's granddaughter, Taylor Stephens, is a starter softball player at UCLA, and she's really, really good. She's really good. So you should follow the girls softball at UCLA, and her name is Taylor Stevens, just like Joanne Stevens, Stephens, and you can Google her and see what my niece daughter is doing, Auntie Joanne, Uncle Roscoe's granddaughter. Do you have any questions you would like to ask Auntie Joanne? Arthur Butler says, "You sound good, Sissy. Just hang in there." We all have started this, especially those of us over 20. Especially those of us over
Thank
20.
you. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, you
So,
know,
are there any questions?
well, baby, next time you invite me up, I
Yes.
don't know if I don't know if I want to take down all this demo stuff that I have here, but I'll have it together so that it makes sense.
Okay. Okay. Well, don't go away. You can just
I'm
like step
here.
down and stay in the chat. We love
Okay.
you.
Love
You
you
know,
too.
Donzell Cooper said, "Do you have a YouTube channel?" She won't
No.
do it, Donzell. The only thing she'll
Oh,
do is
that's
come
not
up.
true.
No, what I mean is, are you a content creator on YouTube? Are you doing videos to produce?
No.
Oh, that's what he wanted to know because they want to see what you're doing. So maybe you'll come up here and do more. That's why I
I think
say
I should.
we. Yes. What did you say?
I'll show you what I do in glass. I said I'll show you what I do in glass.
Oh, oh my Lord. You guys, we are really getting. Mike says she wanted to see your glass art video. She's showing you some of her actual glass right now, you guys. Tori's Brain, thank you for coming. And welcome, welcome, welcome. And I appreciate each of you looking at her glass and not reproducing it, copying it, or infringing on her copyright anyway. But this, like I do in quilts, well, hold it 1 minute, Sissy. This is what my sister does in glass. Now, my quilts ain't 2,000 degrees. I don't have two kilns in the garage. But this is some of her actual glass work. Those are beautiful, Sissy. Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick is saying
Thank
beautiful
you,
glass
baby.
art. Maria Graham is saying beautiful glass art. Barb Brownlee saying beautiful glass art. I'm repeating it, you guys, because my mother often watches in the bushes, but she can't comment. Tori's Brain.
Thank you, guys.
They want to see some glass videos, Sissy. That's glass. Her whole house is full of amazing pieces of glass.
Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. I also do stone sculpture, so this is Serenity.
That's a glass sculpture there, you guys. She said it's Serenity. Oh no, that is a stone sculpture that my sister did. A kiln, Darth X. She has two kilns, official glass kilns. No pizza oven. I mean, her kilns are works of art. So, say, tell us the names of the kind of quilt, the type of kilns that you have. I'm gonna back out and make
They're,
you solo.
they're even heat glass kilns.
So, oh, you guys, ah, oh, you guys, wait a minute, hold on, Sissy, I did something. Oh, oh,
You
there you
really?
are. Boy, now she's in the garage. And you
Yeah.
see the red vehicle
It
over
is so
there?
hot. I
That's
can't.
why I don't move my sewing machine. It's behind that over there. So thank us for taking us in your garage.
But you can't really.
What do you call that kind of a kiln?
It's just a. It's a kiln that you fire glass in.
I'm sorry?
It's just a glass kiln.
Oh, and this is
And
what
then
she.
my other one is
Oh, so we see Roscoe's truck back there. We see the Delta 88. We don't see your car. Okay, go on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's back there in the corner. It's about 120 degrees in this garage, so
Oh,
no thank you. Yeah.
no. They wanted me to move out the U-Haul. Ain't no room for me to have no car
That's
out
why
there. They got all the space.
it's going to be nice when it cools off, and I can.
I'm sorry. Just 1 second. In back of my sister Joanne is called a pyro sculpture. It's a photo of my dad that has been burned into wood. That is a special commission piece by artist. Say his whole name, Sissy.
Jabril, enjoy.
Jabril Day. How do you say his whole name? Oh, Jabril. I know it, but I just can't say it. Say Jabril's name.
Jabril enjoy.
Oh yeah, Jabril Ndoye.
He's
And
from Senegal.
he's one of our friends from Senegal. And the purple tablecloth that we shown was like something that was hand dyed, hand carried from Senegal. Barb Brownlee says, awesome stone sculpture, Sissy. They love your stone.
Thank you. Yeah.
No, y'all, that's not the studio. I got right there.
Thank you. One thing, can I say one thing, Sissy?
Of course. Say it.
You know, this journey into quilting started about maybe 6 years ago when you came out.
Yes.
And what's interesting is I can use what I'm quilting to create into something in glass or vice versa. So I've got all of my sketches and I've got my notes. And I think one of the things, if I share anything with anyone, if you're an artist and you're creating, think about creating sketchbooks of your work that have all of your information about the pieces that you create.
You guys, Auntie Joanne sketches everything. She puts everything. Keep talking, Sissy. I want to see something.
Okay.
You guys, I might have been the one causing that background noise because I had.
Sissy, this is what I did. I put this together.
What are those photos of your?
Yeah, they're the pieces. They're the blocks that created. Yes.
So they're photos of the blocks you just sewed, or these are actual pieces.
So all I'm saying is document what you're doing and date it, and then put it in a binder so that you can go back for future reference.
Oh, what she's saying is make a photo journal of your work and document your sketches, your different pages. You know how you guys, and she does hers formally. You can do it on a piece of paper. You can just do it. You can have an art register, a quilt register, a glass register. You put in it the different things that you use. For example, like I create in cloth. I'm a fiber artist. Well, I create in a lot of mediums. I paint, draw, but so does she. But in your art journal, what you can do is you use what elements you're using, what you're using. Like the other was a stone sculpture. Actually, it was a dark, dark, dark green stone. What was the name of that green stone, Sissy? The Serenity, the stone sculpture. What kind of stone was that?
It's springstone from Africa, from South Africa.
It was an imported African stone. I'm sorry, I was talking over you. Say it again. I don't know. I think it's a delay, you guys. So, Donzel Cooper says, beautiful picture of Daddy.
Thank you.
We have beautiful parents. My
Yeah.
dad and my mom are so handsome, so good looking. Well, da-da-da-da-da-da. You see they work. You see they work. There's one work of art, and
That's
that's
funny.
definitely a work of art. So, do you guys have any questions? Okay. So, Sissy, thank you for
Oh,
coming. Oh,
baby, I have one more. I have one more thing to show you. You'll be so proud of me because I was auditioning fabric.
I don't know. I'm older than you guys. You probably hear her better than me.
I don't know if you can
Art
see
Stone
that.
saying hi.
Can you see that?
Yes. What are we looking at? What are you
Let
showing
me,
us, Sissy?
this, I had it all laid out, but this K facet.
Oh, I love K Facet. Kaffe. Facet is a fiber artist, you guys, that makes crazy colors in his quilts. I mean, in his fabrics, all different colors. You just got that? Did you just get that?
No, I've had it. No,
All,
I've had it.
all those purples, and I ain't seen them.
I don't know how because you had,
Oh, did you get that at the 35th Street Sew and Vac?
yes,
Oh, when we were way out there. Oh, she is auditioning fabric. Mike
yes.
needs to come up. You know so much. Oh, all those purples. I know unbiased is jumping out of her skin over there. Oh, those are beautiful, Sissy. What size pieces are they? Oh, look at all those. Gorgeous, gorgeous, Sissy. I love interviewing fabric, especially
And
fabric I ain't got.
I will tell you something too that really works.
I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what really works. You can you can photocopy the fabric like this, like I did like this,
Yes.
and then you can slice it together and piece it like you were quilting it. So you've got everything laid out color-wise the way that you want it. You figure out a pattern and then you stitch it. Cut your fabric out and stitch it.
You guys hold on. I'm not going anywhere. I want to show you some of her mixed media collage. And I'm so fortunate. You guys see my whole up one bedroom apartment would fit in her garage. Probably in her bed. But hold on a second because I want to show you a piece of her art and it's so intricate. Some of you may have seen it before, but this is a fabric postcard. You see the back? She took an X-Acto knife and cut pieces of paper and fabric. And this is an African village that she made out of paper and fabric by being mixed media. It's called a collage. And I haven't really shown much of it because I'm going to have this copied and made into greeting cards. Hey, my Renaissance grandma, welcome back. Okay, so let me get you back up there. Okay, so Mrs. Joanne Stephens, would you do you have anything else you would like to tell us, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah. I want to show you one. Yeah, for people, you can take your sketches and convert them into miniature art quilts. This piece is done in glass.
Oh, that is a piece of glass. Wow. That's amazing. I
So
love
what I'm gonna do is, yeah, it is a piece of glass. I'm going to convert this into an art quilt.
Wow, that's really nice.
So I'll have little miniature photos, and then I'll have little glass pieces. That's one, and this is my woman.
Oh, that's nice too, Sissy. Can you
Yes.
guys see the glass that it's actually on glass? They love the glass art, Sissy.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, left is right and right is left on the screen. Mike's Chaotic Gardening says you are a talented artist, Sissy. My
Yeah,
Renaissance grandma says nice.
thank you so much. And like I said, you know, with this quilt journey, it's very interesting because you never know when you buy something when you're going to start. But I'm glad I started, and thank you so much, Sissy.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for coming. And
Yeah,
for those of you who are new, my sister and I have been knitting and crocheting since we were 4 and 5 years old. We've done this all of our life. Wait, just before you go, Sissy, because I want to say my sister does, I just don't want to get up and start finding it. She does embroidery. Sonia Galloway is in here, Sissy,
hi Sonia.
one of our niece daughters. And knit,
Hi
crochet,
Sonia.
needlepoint, embroidery, all of that. We grew up doing that. Those are the traditions that GQUAT traditions stands for, and not just me, but all the
Yeah,
members of my family. The younger ones like to cook. Oh my goodness. All the intricacies, the stuff you don't see me cooking, chocolate, dipped strawberries, all kinds of stuff. Oh, yes, I cook my booty off. I just don't cook anymore. Oh my
Sissy.
gosh. Yes.
Sissy, I'm going to log out of the studio and I'll join you on the chat on the other side. Thank you, everybody. Next time I come back, it'll be together. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you. Thank you for the show, Sissy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My little sister, when mommy brought her home from the hospital, some of you have heard the story, some of you have not. Mm, no, she might kill me for telling you. I'll be telling you her age backwards. But anyway, mommy brought her home from the hospital and she was crying. Mommy went downstairs. Okay, Dolores is back there. Mommy brought her home from the hospital and she was crying. I couldn't stand for my little brothers and sisters to cry. So I I I picked her up out of whatever. I don't know. They had her on a drawer, on the bed. My mother's downstairs at the bottom of a flight of stairs, 13 steps, and I'm standing at the top of the stairs with her baby in my arms. I was a strong little girl. I was much bigger than her. Always growing. I'm still bigger than her, and I'm like, "Mommy, yes." My mother comes to the bottom and says, "Here's your baby." My mother's like, "Penny, just back up, back away from the stairs, slowly back up." She got upstairs. I'm sure she tore my little butt up. Don't you ever take my baby out there and put her on the top of the steps. But I've been taking care of my little sister ever since. And she takes care of me. We love each other a lot. When I go out there, I wreck their whole house. And by the way, she has a Meyer lemon tree and an orange tree that are, I want to say, 15 years old. They built that house from the ground up, and they, put all their own landscaping in with drip irrigation because it's crazy hot out there. As far as her growing, she also has, oh my goodness, Sissy, what is the name of the tree with all the, not violets? Oh my gosh. Anyway, she has so many. Nikki says her daughter did the same thing with her brother, like, child, taking her baby out the crib, got your baby over the steps. Thank you, Sissy. Sissy, what are the name of some of the trees in your yard? Because all I have is a community garden now. I don't have a real garden. Joanne Stephens says, thank you, Sissy, to all the chat. I'm reading that so that mommy will know what you're saying also. Okay. Are there any questions about glass art or about, oh, there's a jacaranda tree out front and it's all purple. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. And her yard is so fragrant. Not the jacaranda tree, Sissy, the one in the back with all the pretty flowers. And people say, oh, I didn't know that the whole tree could bloom. It's a whole tree of flowers. Ah, I can't think of the name of it. I got too much going on. So Barb Brownlee says, have a blessed holiday weekend, Sissy. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in. Thank you, Joanne Stephens, for being our surprise guest. I will change the thumbnail and, oh, I should have taken a screen shot. No, Joanne doesn't like her face shown, but she did come up and show you her face. I will, oh, the orchid tree. Yes, she has a whole tree of orchids. And when it blooms, it smells amazing. Nikki said it was a great time. Barb Brownlee has a purple rose of Sharon bush. Wow. Wow, you guys. I used to have a bunch of flowers when I lived on real estate. Now, I'm a guerrilla gardener. I plant stuff wherever I go. I put stuff in the ground. Joanne C. Stevens says, thank you, everyone. Have an amazing Labor Day. I plant stuff at her house. I plant stuff here in my community garden. I stick seeds in the ground at mommy's house. I do what I do's. That's what I said. So thank you, each and every one of you. I'd like to thank those of you in the bushes, the moderators, you amazing moderators. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I can find my moderator. Quickie, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, you guys, let me see if there's any comments before I check out. Everybody's saying thank you. And hold on for the outro. Peace, love, and blessings. I love each and every one of you. Happy 93rd birthday, Mom. We love you. Okay, let me get to the outro. Hold on.